Hello, Flosstube. Welcome back. This is episode 44. Ooh, I like that number.
Rolling through this.
I know. It's easy to remember, 44. But welcome back to our channel. We have a ton of stuff to show you guys tonight. So it was a finishing PALOOZA and a stitching PALOOZA over the past week for the four of us. So we're going to jump right in. But we always have to do our best new thing because I think you guys like hearing our updates, and we like telling you guys. So, Erica, why don't you start because you're in that corner of my screen.
Darn randomness.
Come prepared.
I've been trying to think of one all day, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe my best new thing is that we are surviving virtual kindergarten so far.
That's a good thing.
Hanging on by a thread here, but
Yeah.
we're alive. So, yay.
And he enjoys it? Does he enjoy going to school?
I think if he were going to school,
It would be
he
different.
would like it.
Yeah.
But
so
he
different,
says,
yeah.
he's like, I don't like school. I don't like this. I don't like that. And I know for a fact that he likes school. He likes his teacher. He's met her before in person. It's not like she's a stranger. Like, it's just a lot.
And I think most kids like to learn. I mean, I don't think that it's like that they don't like to learn, but this is not an ideal situation for anybody. So,
no. Excuse me. I'm very tired.
A good new thing. Everyone's still alive.
Yeah.
Jody, what's your best new thing? That you're still alive?
Yeah, because we've been doing virtual first grade for a week now, and it sucks so bad. Hats off to the teachers, though. They are seriously doing everything in their power to make this somewhat work. And although it's not, they are certainly trying.
But they have no resources. They have no support. They have like one IT person for the entire school district to help them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to deal with people, like we know from being adults and being on Zoom calls, like I go to Zoom school and people don't know how to mute their computer.
Mm-hmm.
6-year-olds are not going to be able to figure it out, you know.
Yeah. It's been difficult. But my best new thing is this week at our daycare, they have a school age program. So the girls both started there today for a couple days a week. And it gave another adult some time to figure out virtual first grade.
I love it.
And Hazel got to interact with some friends and just kind of get away from us a little bit. We've all been together since March and we're all very close. So it was nice to just kind of see them excited for school, and they had their book bags and they were ready, and it was nice. And then I missed them the minute I dropped them off. I was like, oh, it's so nice and quiet. And then I was like, when am I going to get them? But yeah, it was, they both had a fabulous day. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. Erin, what's your best new thing?
I'm going to do two because that's my style. Wait, the first one is I got that tea box and I finally pulled this bad boy out, and I'm going to give them a huge shout out. You guys, this one's for Kristen. I'm saving it for Kristen. It's so good.
Ooh.
It's a dessert. I've never had a dessert tea before, I guess. It's amazing. And it's caffeine free, which is kind of a bummer, but I don't care. It tastes so good.
Yeah, but that's a nice little after dinner treat.
Oh man, get yourself some of this tea because it's delish.
I'm currently watching Buddy stalk the cat. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I've ever seen Buddy in a video. Like, is he allowed up here usually?
He's usually under the table, snoring.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's already asleep usually.
He's enamored with the cat. So.
So my second was we went to Ohio this weekend, and I have a feeling it was written all over my face how much I need a break and like how just stressed and over. I'm just tired. And finally, like the day we were going to leave, my cousin looks at me and goes, "What if we take the girls for a weekend? You guys drop them off and you come pick them back up on Sunday. What do you think about that?" And I literally started weeping. That would be the greatest thing that anyone's ever done for me.
Are you going to take her up on this? I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, we already booked it. I'm literally like, I'm pulling my calendar up. What weekend can we do it?
Oh my gosh.
How
Because if you don't book it, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
True.
That's amazing.
That's
And
so
then
kind.
Jonathan was like spitballing, and he's like, what if one of us drops the kids off and one picks up, and then we get a little bit of extra, like you get alone time for that. I'm like, yeah, let's keep spitballing like this. This is the kind of ideas we need right now.
Yes, you need to go away for 7 hours, please. Thank you.
I don't want to get too excited because the last time I got this excited, Corona happened and took away my Ohio weekend.
That's true. That is true.
So I can't
Aaron,
get too
did
excited.
they like the gift?
Oh, they loved it.
Oh,
They loved
good.
Yes.
Yay.
I mean, when everybody says they love it to your face, I think they loved it.
Awesome.
Or they're really
How
good
could
at
they not? How could they not?
They appreciated that I stitched Ohio, which is what I really needed to hear.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
very nice. I'm excited for you. This is going to be amazing.
I can't. It's the weekend after Aria's birthday, so it's like perfect. Like, oh, I need it.
She's already like salivating.
I know. She's already planning what she's
What
going
are we gonna do? I'm
time
gonna
to
sleep
dance
so
in her
much,
house
you
by
guys.
herself.
I'm gonna take a solo shower. I'm gonna go to the bathroom whenever I want.
It's a little.
Sounds amazing.
You can like get sushi by yourself. Just
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
everything. That's nice.
And then I'll miss them. And like you said, I'll miss them. Like the minute they're gone, I'm gonna be like, and when are they coming back?
People need to enjoy your alone time. I wish that I could flip my computer around because my best new thing kind of coincides with my shirt that I'm wearing, which is my new Golden Girls shirt. Thanks to my sister, because she understands my obsession with the Golden Girls. But I have to show one of them because you'll get the idea.
So cute! It's so good.
They are amazing. My sister, and then she got me a game. It's a Golden Girls game that you can play, and it's like trivia, but then the pieces are plates for cheesecake, and you have to get slices of cheesecake. I was like, oh
Oh my god, I want cheesecake so bad.
We need
Sounds
to
so good.
play the Golden Girls game. So
I gotta bone up. It's been a long time since I've actually sat and watched it.
yeah, and some of the trivia questions are hard. Like my sister watches it constantly, and I was reading through the questions, and there were a lot of them that she was like, that's pretty obscure, but she knew quite a few of them. But wanted to thank everybody too for all of your kind words too with a Great Cycling Challenge. We are going strong. We are a week in, 6 cycling days, and 136 miles in. So
That's awesome.
I'm exhausted. It's a lot, but it's okay. Like I had said tonight, I really did not want to ride tonight. Our goal was to do 25 tonight to push us over the halfway point. And 25 miles is a lot. Like we ride on like gravel trails, and it takes a significant amount of time. Like you're not flying. Like this is not like road cycling. And but I said, if I can just do 10 miles, we can turn around, we'll come home. Well, 10 miles goes by, and I'm like we can do this. So we busted out 25 tonight. So we got over our halfway mark, and donations keep rolling in. So I really want to thank everybody that, has donated anything. It's hard right now. It's really hard for people to donate money. People are struggling. So any amount that, that people give, it's appreciated more than you can know. So, but I'm excited to keep going. It's only the 9th, and we have a pretty good group going. So those are our best new things this week. So let's jump into whips. Erica, what are you working on? You're working on something. I can see you.
I'm working on something right now. I started yesterday the Stitch Goddess from Tiny Modernist, which I got a more printer-friendly version of the chart from Cheryl after Catherine from Paper Crane Stitches was like, hey, this is a thing that you can do. I'm going to hold it up like backwards, way back here, to show you how this looks. This is my printer-friendly chart, so I can print it out and use it.
Yay!
It's so big. It's 4 pages taped together. It's a lot.
I really wish you would just try a PDF. Like, I think you would enjoy it more than you realize once you start doing it.
You're probably right. But I don't know. There's something about
you can
paper
highlight as you go, and you can zoom in and see symbols better. And
that's true. That's a good point. I have looked at charts on like PDFs that I've printed, looked at them to zoom in a little bit before. I mean, it might come to that because this is so dense. Like the woman's dress is just like a ton of stuff. But
Erica, is this the biggest thing you've ever done?
No, because I have some like stitch alongs from the Frosted Pumpkin that are pretty large, but this is awfully big.
Yeah.
This is awfully big.
And
so this is all I have done on it right now. Just a little bit. This is like the center of the pattern, so it's like a little bit of her dress, and then this is some of her gown.
What fabric is that?
This is a Picture This Plus fabric. It's sparkly. Can you tell?
Yes. It's beautiful.
It's, I believe, Whirlpool crystal, 16 count crystal Whirlpool Ada from Picture This Plus. I got it on 1, 2, 3 stitch.
So how big will
that
have
that in your stash?
What?
You
just had that? Like you just had that, or did you order?
Oh no, I ordered this one. One. I wanted blue sparkle. So
how big will she be when she's done?
Oh gosh. The stitch count is 142 by 184.
Oh,
so she'll
be
like 9 by 12 or so.
Okay.
It's a decent size for
crazy.
You. That's a very. This is very outside of the Erica box, and I love it.
It'll take me a long time. But I'm really excited. I just started working on that yesterday, even though it's not Halloween and like fall related, because I just wanted to do it. And here we go. I also worked on a little bit Midnight Way from the Frosted Pumpkin. I have not gotten much farther. I finished the lamp post.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And I was working on that while we were filming last week, so I haven't done a lot of that since then, but it's cute. I'm coming along. I'm into it.
Looks good.
And then, let's see, on the weekend, I decided to work on something small. And this is Welcome Fall by Trellis and Time.
So cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I love the color variation in fall.
I do too.
It has so many colors and it's so small, like they're just really vibrant. There's not that much left. There's like a little pumpkin down here and then like the rest of the scarecrow and a couple of leaves and that's all.
Wow.
Cute.
Saw that done in no time.
Yeah. Cruising. It was a weekend thing. I did the holiday weekend for this guy. So, I mean, I kind of made a lot of progress for me in that.
Look at you stitching on like a million things.
I know. I'm really impressed. And that was quick for you. That's awesome.
Yeah. So those are my whips.
Very nice. Jode, what are you stitching?
Well, I had a couple finishes.
Yes.
So I'll show those later. But I started, so I debated which shark pattern to buy because I wanted to do a shark on this bleach fabric. So I finally decided on this one.
Good choice.
And I'm not doing the background. The background will not be done. It will just be the shark.
Love it.
And I'm not that far on it, but
Oh my God, it's gonna
Oh
look
my
so good.
God, does it look so good on that?
It gave me a chill,
I
a
know.
literal chill.
so if you can imagine the shark without the background on this like watery fabric.
Hmm.
So
Let me
good.
tell you folks, it's not an easy pattern. So I had the same issue. I bought it and I got it and it was 2 pages. Well, I didn't want to print it. Like I'm over printing patterns. And having it on 2 pages made it really hard for me to even just find the middle. Like the overlapping spot was like right where I needed to be. And it was like difficult for me to like wrap my head around where I was between the two. So I emailed her, and this is by God, we'll tag it below, but I emailed her and she was the nicest. And she's like, yeah, I will send you over a 1-pager that we normally print like for our kits that we do. She's like, but it's going to be on like tabloid size paper. And I was like, that's fine. I'm not printing it. Like, I just want something on 1 page. I'm looking for her right now because she was so awesome. It's Luna River Crafts on Etsy. And she emailed me the pattern. So now I have it. But it's small. And so when I zoom in, it's like a little bit blurry, but it's fine. I'm getting through it. So
I feel like that's a really good tip just in general. Like, never be afraid to contact the designer because 9 out of 10 times they're going to go out of their way to give you exactly what you need to make the pattern work because they want to make more sales and they want to keep you happy and they're nice people.
yeah,
So
she was the
don't be afraid.
nicest. I mean, remember my bird pattern? I had to email her and it, I mean, it's still printed on 87 pages, but still. So yeah, I'm excited. And like I said, I only got this far because I had some other finishes, but I'm so excited about this fabric.
So good.
Done. Well, I'm pumped. Erin, what'd you stitch on?
I have 2. So I started working on my Aria Letters again for Christmas. So this is where I have gotten. I have the R and the Y done.
So cute.
I think it just seems like it takes so long. Like it took me a whole night to do that Y, which for me feels like yeah, that's what it is. It feels like a long time to take a whole night.
Yeah.
You know
Looks
what?
great,
I watched.
though.
You know how when you stitch something and you watch something, we've talked about this before, but it gets in your head. I watched that movie Life Itself. It's on Amazon Prime. Don't watch it. That was the saddest movie, and I have like anxiety as there is. So now, like all of it is like you don't ever be happy because it's going to get taken away from you. Is essentially what the moral of that story was.
Jeez.
So now that's what's in my head when I look at this. I'm like, well, that was a mistake. But in case anyone's wondering, this is where those letters came from.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm going to do the red and then the green one.
You just picked different styles for each letter.
Yeah, there's 6 different styles and I'm just picking which ones I want to.
Cute.
So it'll be 4 different. I guess I could have done the same. I didn't even think about that because the way they show it is with different ones, but
yeah, I love it.
It looks nice.
Thank you. Okay, so this is my other one, Yonder.
You're coming along on that.
So good.
There's really not that much left to do. And once I put that south in, I realized like how close I was.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm really
great.
happy
Those
with
greens are beautiful.
Thank you. I'm really happy with my fabric choice on that. That's that 18 count linen, which sounds so ridiculous when you say it, but it's really fun to stitch with. Yeah. Well, it's that pearl cotton that I'm using, and it's just different. It feels very different when I'm stitching it. That's the pattern in case you're living under a rock and don't know it, but
yeah.
this pattern. If you're even slightly considering getting this pattern, go buy it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And Liz Matthews is amazing. So
Yes, I can't wait for my new use pattern to come. Should be here tomorrow.
oh, those new ones. That's right.
Mm,
I know, drool worthy. Her patterns are so good.
they're so good. Awesome. I had two, well, if you watch me on Instagram, you know that I've been working on the vintage Halloween patterns from the Witchy Stitcher. They're the mini ones. And we had a couple people reach out to us, I think, about, you know, where the patterns were from. They're from the Witchy Stitcher. Just go to her website. But I finished two of them and I'm working on the third one. So I'll show you the third one because I have the other two finished. But here is my pen.
Oh my God. You're so close on it already.
I know, so close. Like I'll have this finished by tomorrow. But
Is that gray fabric too? I can't tell. It looks purple tonight.
it is, it's gray. It's definitely
Okay.
gray. It's a gray Ada that Jody gave me. It's like stiff as shit.
It's like starch.
Wow, it is. Look at that.
And
It's
so
so stiff it makes a noise. Like when you like wave it, it's like whoosh, whoosh.
so this fabric is so thick. Okay, so I was rolling it up to fit it into my 8x8 snap. It busted one of my snaps. Literally.
Oh.
So I'm currently stitching on my 8x8 Q snap with only 3 of the snaps. So I have one side that's loose.
Do you need an extra one? I have extras.
I'm so close to being done. And I typically don't use like an 8x8 Q snap. I try to use like an 11x11, but now that I have FFO'd one of them, I've cut the fabric. Well, now I don't Q snap at all, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm stitching it in hand, but it's fine. I'm almost done with it. But he's so cute.
Is the bow filled in?
It is. It's blue and gray, and then he has
you.
pipe.
Who would have
The
ever
orange
thought
is
to put
sparkly.
turquoise in a Halloween pattern? That turquoise and that orange is money.
It's money. Mhm.
So
It
good.
is.
Love it. And I've been using my Erica project bag.
Of course.
And I did sub this. So the patterns call for C310, which is the Etoile from DMC. It's the sparkly floss, which I really like stitching with. But I ended up getting the sparkly, I think it's 740. It's the orange. So half of his, there's 2 different oranges that it calls for in the pumpkin face. And I used the sparkly one for in there as well. So
It looks great.
that one. And then I did a little bit. So that was kind of like my Labor Day project that I started last weekend. And then I just, you know, I didn't want to put them down. But I did get a bit more done.
Yeah, you did.
That
So
looks great.
I worked my way down this way on this big border. Because this is like a big triangle. It's a big square in the middle. But I got that done. So I'm going to keep working on that.
God, it's so pretty. It looks like it belongs in a museum. Like it's just gorgeous.
Cute.
It should be hanging on a wall somewhere.
Oh, I love it so much.
It's beautiful.
So good.
Beautiful.
I'm excited to finish that one so I can get back to working on this one a little bit. So those were my whips. So let's get into finishes because I know we had a lot. Erica, what did you finish?
I have one finished. Dun, 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 dun. I
Yay!
don't actually remember when I did it recently. And I still need to add one element to it, but I'm too excited, so I'm going to show you tonight. Dun, 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 dun. It's my Which Better. And here it is. It's a little pennant banner. If you recall my little Christmassy one,
So cute.
kind of friends. Instead of just doing the pom-pom on the bottom, I decided to go along sides here. And I used some fusible fleece to give it a little bit more body. So it's not like this is just fabric, Ada.
I was going to say
fabric.
that looks thicker.
Yeah. I did fusible fleece on the back, which is just like a muslin. So I have to find something to use here to hang it up, but I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, I love it. It looks so good.
Thank you.
So good.
Looks amazing.
Yes.
Thanks.
What a
Yay.
Halloween finish. All right, Jode, what did you finish?
All right, I finished this butterfly.
So
It looks so nice.
I framed it, but now I'm feeling like I shouldn't have before this video because it's so glary. But
That's okay. We can see it.
yeah, so I finished that and I just put it in a frame.
I love it.
So that's
It
that
looks
one.
so good.
And then I worked on my Seasons of the Stitch VHS and Kill, and I FFO'd it.
Oh,
Ah.
Jody.
So good.
Does it work?
So not really, but kind of. It kind of depends, like how, like the angle that you look at it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But like even without the glasses, you can tell. Like I don't know, it's just
It
it's
looks-
awesome.
Yeah, it looks like distorted, like it would be a 3D type of thing.
Right.
Jody, that finish, I mean, good God.
So I got
That's
this piece of
amazing.
canvas and I blood spattered it, and then I made a little Ada pocket for these glasses. Could you die?
Love it.
Perfect.
You're blowing my mind with this one. This is so good. That's amazing.
I have no
And I
words.
was like a little bit worried because like this blood is stitched, so it's very red. And then I blood spattered the canvas and it looks like more of a blood color. But I was like, you know what? It's going to
No.
work.
It works.
So,
It works.
does.
It does. I
Yeah.
think it's better with the two different colors.
Mhm.
yeah, I love it.
So good.
Thank you. Those are my finishes.
Amazing.
How many finishes this week?
I didn't FFO it. Now I feel like I should have. But I finished my autumn gnome.
He's so good.
He's so cute, isn't he? And he was such a quick stitch. And look at his little coffee cup.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with that little Starbucks cup.
Really, this guy, I think this turned out so beautifully.
It did.
And I'm
I love
very
that
happy
one
with him.
so much. The colors.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Pretty.
Do you have
Nice
any
fabric
favorites
choice too.
of how you want to FFO it?
Thank you. So yeah, I have one of those clipboards, a different one than the one I'm going to use for the drinks. And I wanted to do that so that I can change out her seasons because she has all these different seasons and it'll probably
How
go on my
big
desk.
are those?
I mean, that's not very big, right? They're all about this size.
So yeah, that's
Like
cute. That's a good
6 by 6
Like
ish?
6 or 7. Yeah.
one. Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks awesome.
Pretty
That's
small.
perfect for those
Compared to
clipboards.
there's my coffee cup. So yeah.
Those
cup
clipboards are
matches.
such a good idea.
That's what I figured because she has so many and I've bought a lot of them. So I
Yeah.
haven't been motivated to do one like I was motivated to do this guy because he just needed to be stitched.
Yeah. You're
He's so cute. So cute.
very
Brooke,
nice.
you did a great job on that one.
Good job, Brooke.
Excellent.
All right. I had I'm actually shocked at what I accomplished over this past week. I'm like shocked. Okay. School is kicking my ass. And I was like, I'm getting to the point where I can't study for that long. So then I'll like leave and then I have to like find something to do. So like either I have to like go for a walk or I have to work out or I have to stitch or I have to read. I have to just like break up the monotony of doing all of the schoolwork. So I've been finishing shit, which is very unlike me. But here's the cat of the vintage Halloweens. That one's done. Look at his little nose. I love his little thing.
God, the teal and that really pops.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
I want to talk about teal. So the other one that I finished is the ghost, and I FFO'd him. I only had one 5-inch hoop, so that's the reason that he's the only one that's finished right now.
Oh, so good.
I
I
can't take it. It's
So-
wonderful.
Super easy finish. Just put it in a hoop. I stuffed it with a little bit of polyfill. I bought glitter felt from Joann's, and I just cut it and hot glued it to the back. And then I bought this little pom-pom ribbon from Joann's as well. And I bought it in the teal and the orange because I thought it would accent all of them.
What a good idea. I never would have thought to do 2 of them.
Well, I wasn't going
agree.
to, but I
Brilliant.
kind of fudged up the felt on the back. So, I needed to cover it, but I thought that for like the other ones, I'll alternate. Like I'll put orange maybe on the front of the cat one, and then I'll do blue on the front of the pumpkin. I don't know. But anyway, then this was just like a piece of Halloween ribbon, and I just used that as the hanger. So super cute. I'm really pumped about these. And I did order 5-inch hoops. They'll be here on Friday. So my project this weekend is to finish the other 2. So then I'll show you my journal first, because I did do a bunch of pages in my journal because you guys are making fun of me for just having a journal.
Thank God.
You know what, for the record, Kristen, I was thinking tonight, like if Jody came to my house, she'd make fun of me pretty hardcore too. Like I just stick stuff over there. So don't worry.
So this was fun. Jason sat up in my craft room with me the one day and played on his phone and looked at like landscaping ideas. And then I just did all of these pages.
Oh, nice.
So it was fun. So like this page, I have my fancy blanket. And then this was like a little, well, it's like a little card. Let's see if I can get it out without ripping it. And it has the name of the pattern and stuff. So that'll just stick in here.
I like that idea, the little pocket.
And then I just found this like little vintagey rose thing. Then I have my gallbladder, and I did put the name of the fabric because these were all from Under the Sea Fabrics. And then I just made a little pocket over here to put some letters that we've received from friends, stitchy friends, and that I wanted to just keep on here. This is actually mouth-watering fried catfish recipe. It was like just like a bunch of scrapbooking fabric or like pages that I had. So then I finished this page. So this was the little bunny that I stitched like forever and a day ago. And again, I made a little pocket for this little card that we received. I think this was from Marcia. And Erin, you gave me this. Was something that we had. And I just put love always. So super simple. And then this is this page. So I did my blue leaf, which is so tiny, but I put them up here.
So tiny?
So tiny.
Looks so good.
And then I made another pocket. So I had purchased a hand-painted mask from a girl who is, she works at Disney. And because Disney wasn't open, she was doing a bunch of artworky stuff and was doing some Stephen King themed things. And one of which was making hand-painted masks. So she's an artist. So I wanted to keep her card. And then she gave me this cool like Stephen King photo, which she drew. And then I have some other business cards from people that we've purchased from, that we've received, like needle minders and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to keep those. And then I love this page. This is my pride.
I love that page.
It's so cute. I thought the pineapples were just so fun and happy. And then just putting some different little quotes. And then my my pride flag. Then this page is totally random and it's kind of stupid, but it's a butter. It's a pat of butter on a plate. And I put them on a grass fabric. So I don't know.
When did you stitch that? And like, why did you stitch that?
Okay, so funny story was I had purchased these patterns and I was going to stitch them for each of you guys. They're like punny things. And like one, it was like, you're my Neato burrito. And it was like a burrito.
Oh, cute.
And I still have them, but like stitching them was kind of a pain in the ass. So I was like, I didn't stitch the words. So I just had this little butter pat and I was like, screw it. I'll just put it in the journal.
What were the words on that?
Oh, this one was like, life is butter with you in it.
Cute.
That's really sweet. I love it.
Oh, okay. So I finished some pages in the journal. So get off my
A lot of pages.
I'm
So
so
many.
incredibly proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I love them.
I
Oh,
really like having them done. And then another finish that I FFO'd is my Erica Michaels.
So good.
Spooky. So,
Look at Joy.
right? This comes off, and then I put these cool, like, black filters in the corner. And then
Wait a minute. Hold up.
She showed us this before. Otherwise, I feel like our reactions would have been bigger too. But yeah, it's
I
gorgeous.
got no pictures. I got no mention of this.
Nope.
That's
So good.
amazing.
I love this one. I loved how this one turned out. And I like the fact that I can just take this off.
I love that.
You know, so
What is it on? Is it on sticky board?
it's on, yeah. So I actually bought, it's not sticky board. It's,
Is it on sticky board? Yeah, it's not on sticky board.
yeah, no, it's thicker than sticky board, but it's foam board. And instead of trying
Where'd you get
to,
foam board?
I got it from Michael's. It was $2.99 for this giant sheet of foam board. And it's super easy to cut. Like I just lay it out on my cutting table with a razor blade and I just measure it out and cut it. But the nice thing I like about it is it's thick, and I've been pinning my fabric with straight pins
Smart. Yeah.
to hold it tight so that I can like get it glued. And then I can always go back in and take these out if I want, but like honestly, you can't really see them, so I'll just leave them in. But it helps to kind of secure the fabric to and the foam board's thick enough that you can put a straight pin in it.
My mind is blown right now with this whole thing.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, you've done so much.
Oh, thank you. I have one more.
Oh my gosh.
Just pop it in.
So I finished this one a really long time ago. I bought the board for it and everything, and my goal was to be able to swap it out for Christmas because I have the sister Christmas pattern, and you'll know what it is when you see it. But I decided, like, screw it, I'll just buy another board if I want to, because I wanted to glue this ribbon.
Oh, so good. Those ribbons.
So it's super simple. It's super simple. And then
so good.
I put batting underneath it, so it's kind of like poofy.
Is this a frosted pumpkin? Is this frosted pumpkin?
Yeah, it's the Halloween tom.
Because I feel like Erica literally just peed her pants right now.
I promise I didn't. But this is how much of that I have done. Kristen has it done and finished, and I am just
Now,
But
are the colors comparable for the Christmas that you could just switch the Halloween, like you can just switch them out?
No, the Christmas one is
No.
like red and green, and I have it on
Okay.
fabric, so I would probably want to do like a Christmassy type of ribbon. But honestly, I got this plaque from, I think I got it from Michael's, and it was super cheap. So I could just duplicate this. I could just replicate this with a Christmassy
Yeah.
one.
That's
But-
awesome.
What a
One
good
of my
idea to
favorite
wrap that
finishes.
ribbon.
I love it so much.
Oh, and I just cut the ribbon and then glued it on the back. Like no one's gonna see that.
What a good idea to put the ribbon on there.
I think the ribbon is what makes it. I never would have thought of doing that.
Well, I don't
Now,
know.
is that on foam board too?
Yeah, it's on that foam board, and then I have it pinned, and then I pinned one side, then I hot glued 2 pieces of batting, and then I just wrapped it and then pinned it, and then I hot glued it. And it is on magnets though, so it is on magnets that I could remove it if I wanted to. But honestly, I just needed a good way to secure it anyway. And sometimes just hot gluing directly to the board doesn't always stick. So I actually glued magnets to the board and then magnets to the back of the piece. And so it can be removed if I want to, but I don't know why I would want to at this point. But
It's so good.
Halloween finishes, people.
Just
Dude.
It's
like
one of my
completely
favorite finishes, I think.
blew my mind this week. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm semi mad at you because like I didn't get pictures of any of these, but I'm semi really happy I didn't because this was fun.
Well, so I took some stuff over to Jody's house today, and my goal was to go over early this morning. And I was up in my craft room, like getting ready for tonight. And I was like, I really need to I need to have some content for the video tonight. Like I need to finish some stuff. And that's why I was like delayed coming to Jody's house, because I was up here like a little elf, like in my workshop, making all of these finishes. So
Amazing.
I love it. So those were my finishes. You won't see any more of those for a very long time, probably. But it was fun.
I think you did enough for like the entire year. If you didn't want to finish again this year, fine.
Yeah, you'd be good.
I need to finish that coffee first one. I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing with that. You know, it's just, there's a lot of things that I want to frame, and I'm afraid to take them somewhere to have them framed. And
That coffee first would be super cute on like the board that you just did the orange Halloween one on, but with hooks on it for mugs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jody.
Are you feeling me?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm feeling you. Mm-hmm.
Jason can whip that up in like a morning.
Good. And that would actually,
God, is that cute?
Uh-huh. Like this, but just have hooks on the bottom.
Yes. Or just right there on the front piece.
Yeah.
Just like 2 hooks. 1, 2. You, a his and a hers.
You should get a his and hers one.
Or a yours and a mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my coffee cup is this big, and Jason's cup is this big. He doesn't like drinking out of a big cup. So, but
That's very funny
that's
to
a
me.
great
Why?
idea. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm very excited.
I'm so proud of everybody.
I know. Like, we killed it this week.
Yeah,
and then
we did.
If you all have any ideas for what to do with this, let me know. Because it's like my last Halloween piece that I don't have FFO'd at this point. So, I don't know. Pillow.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea. You need to find or make an arrow. This is my idea for this. You can say no. An arrow, and you put it on there like it's pointing to the town of Halloween. That is advertising.
Ooh, I bet they make that. I'm sure you could find like the wooden one.
I should check like At Home or something. I'm sure that they have some type of large wooden
Oh
arrow.
yeah, 'cause we used to have like a big wooden arrow that said like pool that we had in our bathroom pointing to the pool in Florida.
Oh yeah.
What if you what if it was black also? So like the orange like popped off of it.
It would have to I would have to paint it black, I think, for sure.
You can get an unfinished wooden arrow anywhere, Michael's or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Good idea. Good idea. I definitely want to leave a little bit of the fabric around it though too, because I think
that fabric is
beautiful.
Good.
Makes it. So anyway, so we were busy little beavers this week. So Erica, did you buy anything this week?
Yes, I've been sitting on a bunch of birthday money, so I finally bought some things for my birthday money.
Ooh, nice.
Like fancy pens, which are not cross-stitch related. But then I also got this. So the trellis and time pattern that I did is like the designers are I'm gonna butcher her first name, Sose Catano, and she and her husband wrote this book.
Your whole life in a book.
It's everything to me. It's so cool because it has like felt projects. You like make little felty guys.
That's
but
cute.
Then it has little cross stitch projects too to make little cross stitch guys. And some like embroidery and things like this. It's a wonderful book, and I'm really excited to do some of these things because they're like tiny, cute, and totally my jam.
Yes.
So I got this book. It's called Kawaii Craft Life. It's by Sose, sorry, saying it wrong, I'm sure, and Dennis Catano. This is the book.
Very cute.
I also, you remember last week when dear Sandra had given me that Welcome to the Forest piece that kind of made me be like, I need the rest of these. I need them. So I used some more of my birthday money to buy the rest of the band.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, like the rest of them, huh?
7 in the set, and 1 is still on its way. But these were like on sale from Restored Stitchery, which is located up the road in Erin's little borough.
Yeah, that's our Swickly girl.
Yeah.
I got them from her on Etsy, and they were on sale, so they were not like the price that you normally would find them, so it made it a little bit more palatable.
Can we see which
And
Can we see which patterns you got? Like, what are they?
yes. So I got Welcome to the Forest from Sandra, and then the other ones are Forest Bear.
That's cute.
Forest Deer.
Oh,
Yep.
That's cute.
Pink Forest Cottage.
Cute.
oh yeah.
Forest Raccoon and Friends.
Look at them. So cute.
Oh, I like that one
And
the best.
Blue Forest Cottage.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a fox one that I've ordered, and it isn't here yet.
Do you have a master plan for these?
Well, Country Cottage Needleworks, the designer of these ones, has a complimentary border on their website. So I downloaded the border, and I'm thinking I'll lay it out like they have, where they have Welcome to the Forest on the top, and then they have like
So you're going to do on one piece.
potentially, yes. I'm still thinking about it because I've also they finished them in the pictures individually. So, but I don't know. What do you think?
That's the thing with the Country Cottage Needleworks with the Snow Village. Okay, so like the iced coffee shop that I have, and that one Erin and I finished. It's the same thing. Like you can do it as one big piece, but they are so stinking cute to do like as little individuals, and then you could use them for ornaments.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many choices.
Yeah,
I was thinking ornaments. That's what jumped into my head. That'd be really pretty.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll be more. I don't know. I feel like it's a more attainable goal if you're just stitching the little individual pieces versus doing like one huge piece.
Yeah, that seems very daunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited, and I just have to figure out fabric. I might put fabric in bags of tea on someone's doorstep and be like, "Hey, buy this for me."
I can do that for you.
Awesome. So yeah, that's the stuff that I got. I'm super pumped about it, and it's like a delayed birthday gift to myself. So
Awesome.
cool. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm glad you spent that on yourself and you found some cool stuff.
Hey,
Jode, what did you buy this week?
So I bought that shark pattern that I showed you guys. And then the only other thing I bought was I was at Target today and I thought of Kristen for the vintage Halloween patterns, but her finishes are way better. So I don't know what I'll do with these, but it's like 3 individual frames. It was in like their little dollar section. They were like $3. And there's like little Halloween things inside, but I'm assuming those can just be taken out. And then, I don't know, I was thinking maybe something like fun and cute, like 3 little, like a series of something.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do the vintage
that's
Halloween
awesome.
pattern.
You need to get yourself some of these.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was my find. I did get these little canvases that I got that I did my finish on. It came in a 2-pack, so I'm thinking maybe I'll finish something else on this one.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's a
Oh my
lot.
gosh.
That's good.
Bought myself a bunch of beer this week to get through it, you know?
There you go,
I
girl.
know it.
Erin, what'd you buy?
I didn't actually buy anything, but I had that linen from last week that I had bought at Joann's and wanted to try my hand at tea dyeing again. So I bought some raspberry tea and I wanted to soften it up, and I'm extremely happy with the color that I got. It's like a purple pink.
That's beautiful.
It was so
It
nice.
turned out so nice. I'm so happy with it. So I will be doing that again.
Do you
have a lot
have-
of linen?
Do you have a project in mind?
Nope. I just don't own a lot of linen, and I want more options when I'm like kitting up, and I don't want to always have to jump to my Ada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
Feel you on that.
Nice
Yeah.
job. Nice job.
Thank
I-
you. It smells good.
I bet.
Trying to think. Oh, I bought a cork board this week, and some rose gold push pins, so that I could.
Erica's gonna explode.
Yes.
My brain auto completed what you were saying. I definitely thought you were gonna say I bought a corpse.
Whoa, Erica!
Why?
Your head.
I don't know. And then she finished it, cork board, and I was like, oh.
I did not buy a corpse this week.
No, I have many follow-up questions to that. What?
Like, why?
Oh, Erica needs sleep.
Yeah.
Guys,
I got cork board. And I bought some rose gold push pins to jazz up my stitchy office space up here. So Jay hung that up for me today, and I have, like I said, I can't really flip the computer around, but anyway, it's up, and it'll be nice for projects that I finish and I don't really know what I'm going to do with them yet, that I can just pin them up there and then I can see them. Because my problem is that I just throw them in a box and then I never look at them again. And I can swap them out for the seasons, but I have another one coming that should be here tomorrow that I'm going to hang on the other side of my window. And, but yeah, it makes me happy. And I hung up my like little Golden Girls things on it. Cause like, I don't know where else to put these. Like, where am I going to put these? But like,
I'm literally looking around my room going, I could put a cork board up. That's a great idea.
hold on. Let me see if I can do this without screwing something up. Okay.
I love the cork board idea. Oh, there you go.
yay.
Okay. So there it is. There it is in all its glory. But I have my
I like
Injustice piece up there. I have my little Fox in the Hair piece. And of course the Golden Girls are hanging up there. But just something different. Cause Jason's like, you need to display these things. But you know, I don't always have the time or energy to fully finish anything. So
The cork board is fantastic. You had mentioned doing that one time. I don't remember if we were filming or if we were just hanging out.
Mhm.
And I put a cork board in my craft room downstairs. And it's awesome because like, just like little finishes, if you don't want to put them in your journal or if you don't want to like finish it, like cut it and
Right.
you know, all that, you just like throw it up there and then at least you can enjoy looking at it. You can take them down, you can move them around, you can layer them up, and they're
Right.
just like up there. So I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. So it makes me very happy to look at it. So I'm very excited. But that's all I bought. And then just stuff to finish things. I am anxiously awaiting for my Liz Matthews Halloween pattern to come in and my Wild Violet patterns to come in because I'm like, super excited to start those. But otherwise, I haven't gotten my fabric of the month yet this month either. We haven't gotten our Be Stitch Me fabric yet.
No, I mean, that's been coming later.
Yeah. So
I keep looking at my calendar because one of my boxes is coming next month. And I'm like, it's so soon now.
oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kristen, your box never came, huh?
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
Box is not
Did
here.
it get shipped?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. So I have, you guys ever use, it's called the Arrive app or the Shop app? Okay. Anyway, well, what it does is it tracks all of your online purchases and it gives you shipping updates. So like all of your stuff is in one spot.
I like that.
Yeah, it's super, super helpful. So like my Top Knot Stitcher, that's who I ordered the patterns from. It's in transit right now. My Hello Dear needle minder is on its way from Sally. And it says that the Stitchy box has shipped, but it's saying ready to ship. And it has said that
She didn't ship it.
since August.
That means that a
She
label
printed
was
a label.
Mhm.
She printed a label. She has it sitting at her house. If she's finished that box, I would be shocked.
It was saying pre-shipment info sent USPS on August 27th.
I'm starting to think she is the queen of delaying people from canceling orders. Like, that's brilliant though, because that keeps you on the hook again.
Well,
You're right back there.
I haven't paid for the other box, and at this point, I haven't asked for the $20 deposit back yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, get your $20 deposit back.
Yeah.
There's no point in letting her keep that.
No, but I was kind of holding off on because I didn't want my telling her that I want the money back from this other box to screw up the other one being shipped, because I just want to get the freaking box. Like, I've paid for it. So $70 may be down the drain at this point, but I'll fight her about it. But anyway, that's the saga of the horror box. It is still sitting, waiting. Anywhoozle, we had, on a lighter note, we had a awesome giveaway last week that we asked you guys to comment about, saying that you want to receive a grab bag from us for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And we had so many amazing comments. And I have to say, I love the people that were like, give me the GD box. Like, did I not to say that? People delivered. Okay. And it just so happens that one of the people who said that was the winner of our box.
Was selected.
Yeah. Who was it, Erin?
It was Allison Norris. Allison, your comment definitely made us giggle when we were talking before the show, and we saw that. I'm proud of you for putting it.
We were talking about it, and then we did the random comment picker. So that's how we select a winner. It's completely random, and your name came up, Allison. So it was, and then we were like, oh my God, she actually said that, because it shows us what your comment was. So, but thank you everybody for commenting and participating in our giveaway. And we thank you guys so much for subscribing to us and liking us on Instagram and being our friends. So it's amazing. We love you guys. So Allison, send us your contact information to the steelcitystitchers@gmail.com, and then we will get that grab bag sent out to you ASAP. Does anyone else have any goals, plans for this?
Can I just say the only thing we haven't said, and I'm just going to throw a little teaser out there, but there's some pretty big news coming soon that you guys are going to like, and I think that you should stay tuned and hear it very soon. I think like within the next week, we should be able to say it, right?
I would say so.
Okay. It's big news.
Contain myself.
I know. I can't wait to share it and to say it and see the reaction, because I think it's going to be big.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Yes. Stitchy goals for this week. I'm going to keep trucking along on my family sampler as soon as I finish these little vintage ones and get those fully finished. And then this weekend, I'm hoping to decorate for Halloween and fall. So I always wait until after September 11th to take down all of my patriotic stuff. So I'm excited to get my finishes and stuff out, but keep plugging along on Sampler September. Erica, what are you going to work on this week?
Well, I want to make some more progress on the Stitch Goddess and work on more of my Halloween stuff. Maybe I'll finish my little scarecrow guy this weekend.
Yes.
Mhm.
Joe?
And it's going to be 2 weeks, so you'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, I'll definitely have him done by the time we record again.
Yes. Jode, what are you going to stitch this week?
So this past week, I kind of veered away from my normal monogamous stitching habit, because, you know, when I start something, I feel like I'm never going to finish it if I put it down and work on something else.
Yeah.
So when I start something, I usually start it and I don't stop. I go until I finish it. And this past week, I worked on, I had like 3 things going at the same time. Like, I was working on my butterfly, I did my Jason mask in like 2 days, and I started working on my shark, and I did it like all together, and it was very enjoyable. Little anxiety inducing, because I was like, oh, I'm putting this away. Like, do I promise I'm going to pick it back up? Yes, I promise. Okay. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking for me, but it was enjoyable, because at the end of the day, I have like such a wide variety of stuff going on. And so it was nice. And so right now, like, the only active thing that I have going on is this shark. So my goal is to add 1 or I get a little crazy, to more things in my rotation for next video.
Ooh,
Wow.
I
That's a
cannot
big
wait
deal.
to see.
Nice.
I cannot wait to see what you pick. I think my husband is touching my keyboard downstairs.
How dare he? Or are you sure it's not one of the cats?
That could be too, but I'm gonna say that it's probably Jason screwing around with my keyboard. Erin, what are you gonna stitch?
So I want to do Yonder. I want to keep going on it. I'd like to pick up Tiny Modernist, the Seasons Stitch, the fall one, and start putting some stitches in that. I really want to start one of the drink guys from Madame Chantilly.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I want to do that. And then you have inspired me. I'm going to do a couple of my pages in my book. I need to just get some of that stuff done and organized. So,
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you'll have plenty of time to do it. I love it. Love our plans. So, guys, we will not be here next Wednesday. So we will be back the following Wednesday, which is the 23rd.
it's right before Ellie Bean's first birthday.
Oh, and my
That's great.
birthday is that weekend, and oh boy, it's going to be a big one. So, yeah, so we will be back in 2 weeks, but please follow us on Instagram and Facebook for updates. We routinely post stuff on there. Erica freaking knocks it out of the park with our Steel City Stitcher Instagram page. So it's a good way to just keep up with us, outside of our videos. So if you are so inclined. All right, guys, we will see you in 2 weeks. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.